Hi, I'm Lucy from Yogadoo and welcome to Yoga Time with Kinderly. Now today we are going on an adventure for a little trip down to the farm. So let's go together. Come down onto your mat or onto your carpet, wherever you want to do yoga together today. And let's take our goggles on. So these are our yoga goggles. We put them on our eyes and then we have a little look around at what we might be able to see on the farm today. What kind of animals do you think we will see on the farm together today? And taking the goggles apart, and you can take your hands down onto your knees and close your eyes. And let's just take some nice deep breaths together. So we'll sniff in through the nose and breathe out through the mouth like we're sighing. And again. And one more. Good. Now we're starting the day down on the farm just as the sun is beginning to rise. To take your hands down, let's just move our little pig over for a little bit. Take your hands like sunshines, like your fingers are the sun rays, and take them down by your side and watch the sun come up all the way over, and can you take it over to the other side? Good. And let's do it again. Bring this sunshine this time over and over. Good. Last time, once on this side and on the other side too. Big stretch. That's very good. Now, when we arrive at the farm, the first thing we see is the farmer. So let's stand up. And you can be a boy farmer or a girl farmer. It doesn't matter. Just standing nice and tall. Let the shoulders draw down, away from the ears. And you're standing at your gate, which leads to your farm and your farmhouse. So bring one knee down and take the other leg, move that little piggy, open like this. My toes are untucked and I take my arms up nice and tall. So this is our gate pose. So coming over to the side and just stretching out as we go over. And let's take the arms all the way high and close the gate behind us. Can we do the other leg? So bring the other knee down and that leg out just to the side like this as we open the gate and close the gate. Very good, everyone. And bring your feet down onto the ground. And let's see if we can remember our tree pose. So we take our arms up nice and tall. We open our arms like fruit tree branches with the fruit hanging on the fingers. And let's see if we can bring one foot on top of the other foot. Remember, when we're going to balance, we need to look straight ahead to help us to focus. So just find something to really stare at and try and bring one foot onto your leg. And maybe it's a little bit breezy down on the farm today. And maybe you're just gently swaying your branches. And let's do the other leg. Maybe you'll be a tall tree on the farm this time. And remember, you can always put your foot on top of the other foot, or even hold the hands or arms of somebody that you're doing yoga with today. That's brilliant. Well done, you little trees. And then we're going to do our farmhouse pose. So opening up our legs like this and turn one foot away from you like this. And take a little bend in the knee and open up your arms nice and wide. And see if you can bring your hand down towards the front foot. And maybe you've got a bit of smoke coming out of your chimney. So this part is the house and here is the chimney with a little bit of smoke coming out of the chimney. Very good. Should we go for the other side? So bring that foot in, that foot away, nice long arms like you're giving somebody a hug. And then down we go, giving our little chimney a bit of smoke. That is wonderful. So that is our farmhouse pose. That is brilliant. Now, the farmer, you can find your farmer pose again, has lots of animals down on the farm. But his favourite animal is his pet, and that's Billy the dog. So can you come down onto your hands and your knees now? He's not supposed to have favourites, but Billy is his favourite pet. And can you tuck your toes underneath and lift your bottom up to the sky and find that triangle shape with your body? And these are all 4 paws of Billy the dog. Now can you just gently bend your knees like Billy's having a bit of a stretch this morning. He's just waking up just like you. As you open up the farm for the day. And let's lift up one of our legs and pretend it's a tail for Billy and just wag your doggy's tail. And maybe you can woof like a doggy. Woof, 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 woof. Very good. Try and do it a bit louder. Woof, 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 woof. Very good. And let's lift the other side up and wag that tail. Woof, 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 woof. Very good. Now sometimes doggies need a bit of a wee, don't they, against the tree or the lamppost. So can you take your leg up and have a little bit of a wee wee against the tree? And again, very good. And then bring your knees down onto the ground. And give your wrists a bit of a roll if your hands are aching a little bit from doing your Billy the dog pose. Now, the little girl that lives on the farm, Emily, her favourite pet on the farm is Cleo the cat. So shall we bring our hands down on our hands and knees and just start to be a bit like a cat. So you're just gently moving around. And then if you've ever seen a cat in real life, you'll know that they love to stretch. So let's stretch our back up like this. And then as we lift our head and send our bottom high, we might go meow. Very good. Should we do it again? Big stretch up with the back. And then meow. One more time. Big stretch up. Big breath in. And then meow. Very good, little cats. Now bring your knees together and make yourself as tiny as you can, because also living on the farm are some little mice that hide from the cat. So just gently hide away in the corner of one of the barns, just like you're a little mouse hiding from Cleo the cat and Billy the dog. Shall we breathe like a little mouse? We're going to sniff, sniff, and then sigh. So here we go. And again. One more time. Wonderful. Let's put the hands down and peel up really slowly. And let's meet some of the creatures down on the farm. Now, in the mud on the farm are the pigs. And they love to roll around in all that lovely sticky mud. So let's lie on our backs and bring our knees up to our chest and give ourselves a little bit of a hug. Here's a little piggy here, look. And we're going to just gently rock from side to side, just like we're rolling around in the mud. And you might roll all the way over one side and all the way over another side. And maybe you can roll forwards and backwards too, like this. Very good. And can you come up all the way and balance on your bottom without putting your little piggy trotters down? Maybe you're trying to, but you're just resting on your bottom, your little piggy bum. That's great. And then lying back on your back, can you take hold of your feet or your legs and lift up your feet, your trotters, towards the sky. And maybe you can just rock a little bit from side to side. But this time, we're trying not to roll over. So we're doing our best to stay just lying on our backs. Very good. Maybe you can take hold of your feet or your legs as you do this. Fantastic, everyone. Bring your knees up to your chest. So that's the pigs on the farm. And let's rock up all the way up and over onto our hands and our knees again. Now we're going to meet the sheep on the farm. Now the sheep have a lovely furry back made of wool, don't they? So we're going to tuck our toes and push our weight back onto our feet a little bit and take our hands onto our bottom like we've got woolly backs. Very good. So this is our sheep pose. Fantastic, everyone. That's so good. So that's our sheep pose. Next, we will go for cow pose. So come back to your hands and knees like this. And we'll bring one foot in front like that. Now, some of the cows have horns, don't they? So can we put our arms up like we've got pointy horns? Let me face you so you can see. Pointy horns like that. So maybe you're going to lift up your horns and then gently coming towards. And what noise do cows make? Can you make the sound of a cow? That's right. Moo. And let's do the other leg. Very good. Horns up, horns down. Moo. Very good. So you know that pigs make sound, don't they? Sheep make ba sound and cows make moo sounds. That is brilliant. Now back onto your hands and knees. The next creature we'll meet in the farm is the horse. So come back to your hands and knees like you did for your Cleo the cat pose. And this time tuck your toes and we take it up towards our dog pose, Billy the dog. And this time we'll take a horse pose. Now horses like to kick their legs up into the air sometimes, and they also make the sound like this. Neigh! So shall we try that? Let's kick our legs. Be careful there's nobody behind you. And go neigh! Neigh! See how high you can kick your legs. You can feel them in the air. Neigh! Neigh! Wow, that felt great. Well done, everyone. So we have met the cows, the sheep, the pigs, the dog and the horse. Now next we need to meet the chickens. Are you ready? So this time you can be a little egg first, like we were for the little mouse, and then bring your hands onto your hips, onto your back, and flap your little chicken wings, just like this. And you might come up a little bit higher and flap if maybe you're a slightly bigger chicken. That's great. And maybe you'll flap your wings even higher if you're having a bit of a chicken stretch. That's fantastic. Well done, everyone. Let's just take a little moment to breathe, shall we? Because sometimes the wind gets up on the farm, just like we saw with the trees blowing from side to side. So can you make your fingers go round in circles like this, so they're coming towards us and then going away from us? And as they come towards us, you can feel there's a bit of a breeze. So shall we suck in some of that nice cool breeze? Are you ready? That's brilliant. And blow it away. And again. Last one. That's fantastic. Now I know a song all about those animals, which is Old MacDonald's Farm. Shall we sing it together? And when we sing it, we can do the yoga poses that we've learnt now, can't we? So, let's go. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had a dog, E-I-E-I-O. So let's do our dog pose. Are you ready? With a woof woof here and a woof woof there. Here a woof, there a woof, everywhere bring our hands, make our fluffy back, bring our head down if we want to. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on that farm he had some sheep, E-I-E-I-O, with a ba-ba here and a ba-ba there, here a ba, there a ba, everywhere a ba-ba. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Wonderful. Let's make the pig's neck, shall we, on our backs, rolling in that sticky brown mud. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on that farm he had some pigs, E-I-E-I-O, with an oink oink here and a there, here, there, everywhere. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on that farm he had a horse, E-I-E-I-O, with a neigh-neigh here and a neigh-neigh there, here a neigh, there a neigh, everywhere a neigh-neigh. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Now chickens, hands on our hips, get those wings flapping. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on that farm he had some chickens, E-I-E-I-O, with a cluck cluck here and a cluck cluck there, here a cluck, there a cluck, everywhere a cluck cluck. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Wonderful, we just got the cows to do next. So bring one foot in front, bind your cow horns, are you ready? Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on that farm he had some cows, E-I-E-I-O. Let's change feet with a moo-moo here and a moo-moo there, here a moo, there a moo, everywhere a moo-moo. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Wonderful, give yourselves a clap everyone. That's fantastic. Now the only animals we didn't do in that little song was cat and mouse. So shall we just do cat and mouse one more time and just stretch out our backs. That's it, meow. And then finding our little tiny mouse, remembering how mice breathe. Very good. Let's tuck our toes under and come all the way back up to our farmer pose. How are you feeling? Should we have a little bit of a shake out? It's getting to the end of the day for the farmer. So he or she, depending if you're a boy or a girl farmer, is going to get in the tractor now. So can you come down as low as you can and pretend you're driving your tractor back to the farmhouse? Because you have had a very busy long day looking after all of those animals. It's quite bumpy though, isn't it, where we are in that ploughed field. So let's drive our tractor all the way back to the farmhouse. Very good. Now, as the farmer gets inside and the sun goes down and the moon starts to come up, something very special happens on the farm. That's right, the scarecrows come to life. So can you find your scarecrow pose and open up your arms, standing really tall and wide? To keep those crows away, don't we? And we know a song about a scarecrow as well, don't we? Shall we sing it together? Are you ready? When all the cows were sleeping and the sun has gone to bed, up jumped the scarecrow and this is what he said. I'm a dingle-dangle scarecrow with a flippy-floppy hat. I can shake my hands like this. I can shake my feet like that. Very good. Now, when all the cows are sleeping and the sun has gone to bed, up jumped the scarecrow and this is what he said. I'm a dingle-dangle scarecrow with a flippy-floppy hat. I can shake my hands like this. I can shake my feet like that. Well done, everyone. Give yourself yourselves a clap for being so amazing. So if all the animals are going to sleep and the farmer's going to sleep, I think we should have a little rest now too, because we have done so much work and so much yoga today. So let's lie down and just give yourself a hug for being so amazing. And just lie down wherever you are, get yourselves comfortable. Maybe you even want a little pillow or a blanket. And just let your body be all floppy, like the Scarecrow's floppy hat. Just let the fingers open up like sunshines and make the toes all floppy. Maybe you can feel your heart beating inside your chest. Let's just take a few moments to take some of those nice, long, deep breaths we took at the start. So we're sniffing in and sighing out, and again. And now just letting your body rest, closing your eyes, and just let everything be all sleepy and floppy, as if you're lying down in a lovely, comfortable bed on the farm. And just think of all the other animals that might be having a little sleep or a nap right now. The cows, the pigs and the chickens, the horse and the dog and cat, even the little tiny mouse. Just think for a moment how lucky we are to live in a world full of all these amazing creatures, and know that we can go back and visit them at any time we like. So just take a few more moments to rest. And then slowly bring your knees up together. Give yourself a huge hug, like you were hugging your favourite animal. And then like we did with the pigs, let's rock up and down a little bit, forwards and backwards, all the way up. And let's take a big stretch, like it's another morning on the farm. Big stretch all the way. And again, big breath in. And breathing out. And bring your hands onto where your heart is on your chest. And we're going to say one of our magic words, which we say in yoga when we've been having time together. And that's namaste. So on 3, we'll say namaste together until next time. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Namaste. Well done, everyone. Give yourself a clap for being so amazing at yoga. And I'll see you again very soon.